ආයුබෝවන්. ඔබ සැම සාදරයෙන් පිළිගන්නෙමු.
By August of 2026, the technology sector had already surpassed the total number of layoffs for all of 2025. Over 126,000 employees have been let go across more than 260 companies. Industry giants are shedding massive headcount. Oracle cut 21,000 jobs, Amazon over 17,000, and Dell another 11,000. This translates to total hiring freezes for new talent. In major IT outsourcing hubs like India, the top 5 tech firms went from hiring 17,000 people in a single quarter to adding a net total of exactly 17. In Sri Lanka, fresh graduates are sending out hundreds of resumes without receiving a single interview call. The prevailing narrative on the ground is that the tech industry is in a state of collapse and that artificial intelligence has wiped out the entry-level job market. This chart shows a massive contradiction. While tech job headcount is plunging, corporate IT budgets are actually trending up. In a 2026 Gartner survey of over 1,000 CIOs, 46% are increasing their tech spending this year, and 67% are pouring capital into AI and machine learning. Industry budgets are up, revenue is growing. Companies are still building and shipping massive software systems. If the money is still flowing, the question remains, why is the entry-level IT job disappearing? For years, the tech industry operated on a simple principle: hire first, train later. A global talent shortage meant companies brought on underqualified candidates, confident they could mold them through heavy on-the-job mentorship. Then, localized economic shocks disrupted that ecosystem. In 2022, Sri Lanka experienced a severe economic collapse, marked by extreme fuel shortages and a currency crisis that saw the rupee's value plummet. Because IT professionals were largely paid in foreign currency, this devaluation made them appear incredibly wealthy compared to the rest of the country. Software engineering looked like a reliable ticket to financial safety, triggering a rush of students into IT programs. As these students flooded the bottom of the funnel, the top of the funnel broke. Seeking stability, the most experienced talent left. Over 10,000 senior tech professionals migrated away during the crisis, stripping away roughly 10% of the industry's entire workforce. This sudden brain drain hollowed out the internal mentorship infrastructure. Without senior engineers and architects to conduct code reviews and guide new hires, companies became incapable of training the new flood of fresh graduates. Unable to mentor anyone, local tech companies changed their hiring requirements. The culture of training juniors disappeared, replaced by job descriptions demanding candidates who were ready on day one, usually asking for a minimum of 3 to 5 years of experience. Exactly as this mentorship vacuum opened, the global AI boom arrived. Tech giants and Wall Street investors pushed to move beyond the hype phase and began operationalizing AI directly into everyday corporate workflows. This diagram shows the new economic math for hiring managers. When basic coding and tests are generated instantly, 5 entry-level juniors are outweighed by a single senior engineer augmented by AI tools. During their year of efficiency, Meta saw revenue climb 16%, while shrinking headcount by 12%. The emergence of AI has shifted the benchmark for human value, rendering the average unspecialized junior role obsolete. The market is currently undergoing a ruthless filtering process. Bloated hiring practices have vanished, and the barrier to entry has simply been raised. For years, graduating with an IT degree felt like crossing the finish line. Today, a piece of paper is merely a starting point. It grants you permission to compete, but it no longer guarantees a seat at the table. The first new rule of survival is proof of execution. Candidates must build a highly visible, public portfolio. Recruiters are looking for undeniable evidence of your ability to ship working products to real users. The second rule is a change in mindset. The job now requires leveraging available AI tools to design complete systems, supervise generated outputs, and deploy the final architecture efficiently. To secure a role today, an entry-level candidate must successfully mimic the strategic thinking and comprehensive output of a senior developer. The era of the easy entry point has ended. With software tools more accessible than ever, success now depends entirely on whether a developer is ready to adapt to these new rules.